Hi, this is Ben from Bourse Data, and I wanted to go through in this video and talk about the Windows feature within the Bourse Analyser. It was just part of the last release last week, and I just want to spend a bit of time going through it with you, just to explain it to you and how powerful it is, because a lot of clients are calling up just asking questions about it. So let's get to it, and let's log into the Bourse. So obviously I'm on the Bourse Data website. I'm just going to log in here. Okay, and we come in just with one of my layouts here. Now I'm going to show you a couple of things within the Bourse that are related to the actual Windows function. So first things first, if we go across the top there, you see the word Windows. So if I left click on that, I get the drop down menu and it gives me a couple of options here. So the actual screen I'm in right now is called Default Window. You can see that's lightly grayed out and it says Current. Also, if we look in the top right corner next to the Buy and Sell button there, you'll see something that says Default Window. So this is just the default or the standard window that you get when you before you've set anything else up. Obviously, we can go through and change it and rename it, but I'll do that a little bit later on. So in this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to create a new window. So what the actual Windows function does is, if it basically creates a separate instance of the Bourse Analyser. So the whole idea is, if you've got multiple screens of the Bourse, you can use this function. And how it works is, it basically creates another basically window or another layout of the actual Bourse. So if we click on New Window, and I'm just going to call this Screen 2 because I'm going to set it up on my second screen, just to make it nice and simple. So I hit Create, and you'll get these prompts more each time you do it. Would you like to open window here or in a new tab? So if you click here to open here, it'll basically replace this screen. But if I click in Open a New Tab, it'll create a new tab. So we'll click in New Tab, and now we can see across the top I've got three tabs now. I've got one for my Bourse Data website, I've got my default window, and it says default window across the top. There's one that says Screen 2. So when you load up Screen 2, it actually just loads with the default layer that the very first time when you run the Bourse, is basically that default layout in here. So now it's just an opportunity for you to go in there and you can go, all right, I'll change this to a watch list. Okay, and then I'll change that to a chart, and you can just start setting it up the way you like it, obviously, and everything will start working as per normal. I'll just quickly arrange that so I've got something to save. All right, so now I'll go up here and I'll hit Save Workspace. Okay, so that's just that window there. So now we can go into if we wanted to basically log out of it, okay, it's no different from when your normal Bourse is. So we go into the top right corner, and under the user options, see the little man in the circle as I always explain it, we hit log out. Okay, so we've logged out of the Bourse. Now, this is where we get a lot of confusion from clients where they've got multiple instances of running. So if you've still got, if you've still left your Bourse open, or you got like basically two instances like you got here, we're going to get a pop-up warning on the system. And that's what I want to really explain to you. So we go to log in here. All right, it's making fun of me. All right, let me just try that again. And I'll just try logging into the Bourse through the website. All right, so this is the screen a lot of clients are calling up and saying, Ben, what do we do here? So now this will make a lot more sense to you, where we've got the default window and we've got the new one that I created called Screen 2. So this is where it gets pretty cool. So if we want to go, okay, what do you want to load as? Let's just load as default window and see it comes up straight away. Sometimes it's going to prompt us to open a new tab. So we'll just try that again. I'll just log out. Okay. No, it's not doing that way. Okay, let's try again through the website. Okay. So sometimes if we want to load off screen 2, it should prompt us. Obviously, it's not working for me right now, but normally it prompts you how you want to open the window. Okay, so normally you get a pop-up security warning saying, where do you want to display? Do you want to display the window here? So this will, all that means is it'll open in this tab, the one you're open right now. The other option is to display a window in a new window. All that means is it'll create a new tab across the top. So we'll just go left click to display window, new tab. And that's all it does. It's just open the bourse in a new window. If we go back here, we've got a couple of options, other options in here. And this is where it's going to get pretty cool for you guys. I'm kind of lazy, okay? I've set up my default layout. I really like it. I just want to duplicate it. I don't want to have to set up all my layouts again, all my workspaces, all that kind of stuff. So let's go here to clone window. See that? Left click on there. And we'll just call that screen 3. Mind my fat fingers. And we hit create. So if we go to screen 3. I've copied all the work that I've done in my setup for default. That's now available in screen 3. So that's a really cool little tip I've shown you there. Also, when we go to Windows across the top here, we've got screen 3, which is the current one. We've got screen 2, which is our other one. And we can just click on that and we'll open that in a new tab. And look at that, we've got another option, variation of one of our windows working there. So I'm just showing you a few cool things. So we can go back up to Windows here. Actually, we'll go back out. So one thing I'll also show you in here is, you don't always have, if you've set it up as screen 3 or screen 4 and you stuffed it up, the naming of it, you can just go up to here to the buy and sell buttons across the top here and left click where it says screen 3. That gives the opportunity to rename it. So I'm going to call it master. Okay. Type that in there, press enter. I'll just click off it, sorry. And that's renamed it to master. So all that means is, because I'm a stickler for saving things, I'll hit save and I'll go like that. Okay, so now I've got screen 2, master and default. I don't need screen 2 anymore, so now I can right click on that. Remember you got display here, you got display window in new tab, and you got clone, and you also got delete, so you can get rid of it. So left click on delete. Yes, I'm sure I want to get rid of this. That's okay, I'll hit yes. And there you go. So you can do, those are a couple of things in there. You can also create new windows in here. Screen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So there's a lot of functionality in here. When in doubt, when you come up with this window, left click on here, and there we go. That's the prompt I was talking about. The window you have selected is already in use on another display. Would you like to display it here instead? When you go yes, it'll open up in this current tab. So hit yes, and there you go. Okay, so there's quite a bit of functionality in the windows there. When in doubt, keep it really simple. If you're not sure what you're doing, just keep it on the default window. It is really powerful in that, especially clients calling up and go, all right, I've got my desktop computer and I've also got like a tablet. And every time I try to load up my desktop like workspace, the sizing's not right. It's terrible. So here's an opportunity for you to think about it. Why not create a second window where it's sized all properly for your tablet? So when you're out and about and you want to look at it on your tablet, there you go. It's all set up for you with that window. All you need to do is go into Windows, create a new window and call it tablet or iPad, okay? So then you can go in there, have it all set up in the way you like it, and it's not going to affect how your desktop looks. So I want you to start thinking about those potential uses of the software. So that's about all I really want to talk to you about. Just remember, when you're getting that security prompt, when you go to log into the Bourse and you're not sure what to do, okay, left click on default window and that will get you in every time. Give you back to how you were before. Don't be worried about creating multiple windows. I don't think it's going to have any particular potential issues. Remember, if you don't want them, just delete them. Okay? So as always, if you have any questions about the Bourse, please don't hesitate to give us a call on 1300 363 766. So that's 1300 363 766. Or send us an email at support@sequoia.com.au or support@boursedata.com.au. Both of them will get through to us. Yeah, I really look forward to hearing more of your feedback about this current release and what we can do to fix it up for you. As always, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.